It's Tuesday, December 3rd, 2024, and I'm Dave Sobel. 3 things to know today. Businesses struggle with AI adoption, training gaps, board doubts, and workforce concerns. AI-driven energy demands threaten small business survival amid rising electricity costs, and Anthropic and a Paris startup Age expand AI horizons with new features and targeted models. This is the business of tech. Cisco's latest AI Readiness Index reveals a widening gap between the urgency for organizations to implement artificial intelligence and their actual capabilities. The annual survey, which included nearly 8,000 senior business leaders across 30 markets, found that only 13% of companies are fully prepared to leverage AI, a slight decline from 14% last year. A staggering 98% of respondents reported increased pressure to deploy AI, with 85% believing they have less than 18 months to show results. However, only 21% of companies possess the necessary graphics processing units to manage current and future AI workloads. Furthermore, the receptiveness of boards to AI has decreased significantly, with only 66% expressing moderate to high receptiveness, down from 82% the previous year. Despite these challenges, businesses remain optimistic, expecting AI-related spending to account for 30% of IT budgets in the next 5 years, nearly double where it stands today. A recent report from Lucid Software highlights that while 60% of firms claim to utilize artificial intelligence tools, 34% of workers use these tools less than once a month. Over half of the surveyed workers believe AI will see only moderate adoption within their workplaces over the next 5 years. Despite recognizing the potential benefits of AI, such as time savings and improved job satisfaction, many employees cite concerns over data security and job displacement as barriers to adoption. Notably, 49% of workers express worries about data security, while 43% fear AI could replace their roles. The report also reveals that only 27% of workers receive training on AI tools from their employers, with many relying on self-education instead. A recent survey conducted by Savanta for WSP reveals that just under a third of UK employees believe the impact of artificial intelligence in the workplace is minor. While 84% suspect that AI will significantly impact the future, only 13% describe its current influence as substantial. The survey, which questioned over 4,000 employees, indicates that discussions around AI often outpace actual change, with 4 in 10 employees noting more talk about implementation than tangible results. Concerns about job displacement are prevalent, with 28% expecting job losses and 32% feeling their roles are at risk due to AI advancements. Despite these anxieties, 72% of respondents reported that their employers provide resources to help them adapt to new technologies. Nonetheless, less than half are comfortable using AI tools, highlighting the need for further education and support to realize the potential benefits of AI in the workplace. Why do we care? The drop in board-level enthusiasm for AI, 66%, down from 82%, signals a potential trust and understanding gap. CIOs and IT leaders should focus on delivering clear, measurable AI use cases to rebuild confidence among stakeholders. Only 27% of workers receive employer-provided training on tools, with many relying on that self-education. Businesses that invest in structured training programs could gain a competitive advantage by fostering confidence and competence among employees. And without addressing readiness gaps, businesses risk wasting significant portions of these expanded budgets. Consulting and managed services can play a critical role in ensuring efficient and impactful AI deployment, all of which are areas to focus on and why we care. Today's episode is supported by CoreView. Your customers need your Microsoft 365 expertise, and CoreView has the only M365 management platform designed for MSPs. Manage hundreds of tenants, automate manual tasks, and monitor compliance, all while intelligently comparing to the baseline. With a no-code control approach, CoreView revolutionizes your Microsoft 365 administration. This powerful platform enables automatic reporting and remediation, ensuring optimal performance and security. The best part? You achieve this high level of service without the need for a large workforce. allowing you to focus on growing your business through efficiency. Want to know more? Visit coreview.com/MSP and find out more. Small businesses in the United States could see their electricity bills rise by as much as 70% due to surging energy demands from data centers, according to new research co-authored by the Jack Kemp Foundation and Capital Policy Analytics. This increase in energy costs could force smaller firms to scale back operations or even shut down entirely. The average household may pay over $1,000 more annually for electricity by 2030 if these energy issues are not addressed. The research indicates that the rapid expansion of artificial intelligence is driving this trend, with nearly 40% of data centers expected to face power supply constraints by 2027. In Europe, energy demands for data centers are projected to triple by 2030, rising from 62 terawatt-hours to over 150 terawatt-hours. And Kyndryl, the managed infrastructure services company spun out from IBM, has reported a forecasted revenue decline of 2 to 4% for the fiscal year 2025, potentially resulting in annual revenues between $15.2 and $15.5 billion. Despite an anticipated positive revenue growth in the fourth quarter of fiscal year 2025, former employees expressed skepticism regarding the company's ability to secure new business, citing layoffs and a lack of new IT service contracts. Concerns have been raised about Kyndryl's reliance on legacy contracts inherited from IBM, which are often unprofitable. As Kyndryl attempts to pivot towards a consulting-led business model, former employees claim that the company is merely reclassifying existing managed services revenues as consulting work. Currently, Kyndryl's workforce stands at around 80,000, with ongoing efforts to reduce headcount as part of a cost-cutting strategy. Why do we care? The explosive growth in AI workloads is creating unprecedented demands on data center power supplies, directly impacting energy prices. Small businesses, which lack the economies of scale employed by large enterprises, may struggle to absorb these increases. IT firms can position themselves as partners to small businesses by offering solutions like energy-efficient IT hardware, cloud migrations to greener data centers, and cost optimization tools. Kyndryl's dependence on unprofitable IBM contracts underscores a common challenge for legacy IT service firms, maintaining profitability while transitioning business models. Kyndryl's dependence is the issue. It's a word of warning as you consider changing your business. Anthropic has launched a significant upgrade to its Claude AI chatbot, allowing users to select from 3 distinct writing styles: concise, explanatory, and formal. This feature aims to tailor the chatbot's responses to match individual user preferences, providing clearer and more polished communication or more direct answers as desired. Users can also create custom writing styles by uploading examples of their own writing. Currently, the feature is only available on the web version of Claude and is not yet accessible on mobile applications. H, a Paris-based AI startup founded by former Google employees, has launched its first product, Runner H, after raising $220 million in a seed round earlier this year. Despite losing 3 of its 5 co-founders due to operational disagreements, the company has developed Runner H as an agentic AI designed for businesses, focusing on quality assurance and process automation. With a proprietary model based on just 2 billion parameters, H aims to provide efficient solutions in areas like robotic process automation and business process outsourcing. The company is also raising a Series A funding round, emphasizing the capital-intensive nature of AI development. H claims its model outperforms competitors, including Anthropic and Meta, in efficiency and operational costs. A new study from the Tao Center has raised alarms about OpenAI's ChatGPT misrepresenting and misattributing content from publishers, including those in licensing agreement. Researchers tested ChatGPT's search tool with 20 publishers and found that the chatbot frequently provides inaccurate citations, misquoted content, or failing to acknowledge its inability to provide correct citations. This inconsistency could harm publishers' visibility and potentially encourage plagiarism. OpenAI responded by labeling the study as atypical, highlighting their commitment to improving citation accuracy while serving a user base of 250 million weekly. Why do we care? For businesses and IT providers, the key takeaway is the need to balance adoption of AI capabilities with a strong focus on reliability, transparency, and ethical considerations. Businesses should prioritize tools that align closely with operational needs while remaining user-friendly and secure. Smaller, targeted models like Runner H may offer a cost-effective path for specific use cases, but should be scrutinized for scalability and robustness. Trust will remain a cornerstone of AI adoption. Providers should actively monitor and address the limitation of tools to ensure long-term value for their clients. Today's episode is supported by Huntress. You want to focus on your clients and are always looking for ways to get more time. Use Huntress's fully managed cybersecurity platform to fight off cyber threats. Huntress is more than cybersecurity software for endpoints and identities. It's a 24/7 security operations center. It's security awareness training, community engagement, and dedicated partner support with an average CSAT score of 99.3%. Technology can only get you so far. Human expertise is what's needed to truly elevate and protect small businesses, and you get that with Huntress. Secure your clients and help them thrive with the #1 rated EDR for SMBs on G2. Visit huntress.com/MSP Radio to find out more. Thanks for listening. It's Giving Tuesday, the National Day of Giving, so I'll focus on that. If you have a question you want answered, I do take listener questions. Send them in, ideally as a voice memo or video, to question@mspradio.com. I answer listener questions live each week on the Wednesday live show tomorrow, YouTube and LinkedIn, 3 p.m. And I'll be talking about how I use AI. If you got a comment or a thought on a story, put it in the comments if you're on YouTube, or reach out on LinkedIn if you're listening to the podcast. If you like the show, give it a review and make sure you've subscribed or followed on your favorite platform. Talk to you again tomorrow.
The Business of Tech is written and produced by me, Dave Sobel, under ethics guidelines posted at businessof.tech. If you like the content, please make sure to hit that like button, follow, or subscribe. It's free and easy and the best way to support the show and help us grow. You can also check out our Patreon, where you can join the Business of Tech community at patreon.com/MSP Radio, or buy our Why Do We Care merch at businessof.tech. Finally, if you're interested in advertising on the show, visit mspradio.com/engage. Once again, thanks for listening to me, and I will talk to you again on our next episode of The Business of Tech.
Part of the MSP Radio Network.